In a previous video, we built a grand fireplace to house my oven in what will be my kitchen. Now, motivated by the intoxicating promise of YouTube ad revenue, it was time to complete the rest of the space. We will be using mostly repurposed materials because we're tight asses, and because it allows us to look down on you from a morally superior pile of old timber. This will be an Edwardian kitchen, a chaotic assortment of cabinets from an era when kitchens had only recently been allowed indoors. We are trying to use traditional materials and modern nervous breakdowns. No flat packs were harmed in the making of this kitchen. There will be no stainless steel and absolutely no clean lines. Whoever invented the stainless steel sink with a divider in the middle was clearly opposed to common sense. I want to fit things in my sink, large things, entire moral failures. Installing the plumbing behind the cabinets is a good way to hide the fact I have no idea what I'm doing here. The benchtop is going to be made from old hardwood fence palings that once divided warring landlords. To fit the space, it was meticulously measured and planned with precision.
Does just a bit of that.
A lovely food-grade wax oil to finish means that the bench can also be used for food preparation. We can now start adding some furnishings.
Yep, are you in? Yep, inside the corners, alright. It's not touching me.
Hopes and dreams.
I even indulged in a magical social media finger clip, an unpredictable power previously reserved for wizards and people with ring lights.
But people just forget, like we just.
JB made a lovely plate rack above the sink, and, entirely irresponsibly, I unleashed several more finger clicks. I reclaimed a cabinet. Reclaimed, in architectural terms, means free and aggressively out of square. The bottom half fit neatly either side of the fireplace.
We squared up the front nicely.
And with the help of some cheeky brackets, the top half was persuaded onto the wall against its better judgment.
That's a press hook.
Hang on, stop there. Yep. Bring it down.
Yeah.
Then we just had to finish off some details. I found the perfect place for these soft close hinges. Removing some of the existing parts of the kitchen was a good excuse to get some footage of sparks. I'm now taking enrolments for the School of Fine Videography. I mixed lime mortar to repair structural damage and made lime wash for the walls. For anyone preparing to complain about painted bricks, it's lime wash. Calm yourselves. And I guess if any of this falls on my head, I have only my shelf to blame. Meanwhile, JB has been in his garage making my new door and fan light. I found that if I draw deliberately wonky plans, I can blame him when they don't fit. Remember, every time you click subscribe, a glass balustrade turns back into wrought iron. I've always wanted a mudroom, but don't have the space. So I'm going to add one on the inside of the door. The carpentry joints here are completely invisible. Invisible in the sense that after it's finished, I'm never going to look at them again. JB also made the sliding window entirely out of timber. No aluminium, no plastic toggles, just proper, unapologetic, raw dogging Edwardian carpentry. Finally, it was just a case of adding finishes, and a fridge I prepared earlier, during COVID, if anyone is wondering how long this has been on the back burner. I even found an excuse to use some of my lockdown oil paintings. Special thanks to the boys from Manor on George who helped me finish everything off. Check them out, they have some quality stuff. Or at least they did until I used it all in my kitchen. And that'll do, pig. That'll do.